But yeah, that starter is interesting, isn't it? You just pull. Whoa! And then there's your chain. Dan with Kane Custom Garage. Today I got this Stihl 181C in the shop here. It's getting it cleaned up and running for Troy that I get all those old chainsaws from at his thrift store. And so anyways, I'm getting this going so he can sell it. And I thought, shoot, let's do a little video on it for the video catalog. So yeah, anytime I get a different chainsaw through here, I like to do a video on it to put it in our video catalog of all the chainsaws I've sort of been documenting. So this is one of the newest ones I've ever worked on, which was sort of interesting to me because yeah, this one has the easy start, and it has the flipper deal that you can, you know, take the bar and chain off with no tools, and it's sort of interesting. So I thought I'd show you how all that stuff works. So let's take a look at it. So let's take a look at this Stihl MS 181C. And apparently the C is the easy start designation. This thing has the easy starter. I'll show you how it works. As a matter of fact, let's see how this thing starts. I sort of did a little research on it, but anyways, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 positions on this thing. And so when you want to start this thing from cold, you want to push this all the way down to choke, but you have to push the throttle to get it to click down. So hold the throttle open and then click this down, and now it's on full choke start mode. And this one has a primer, so give it a couple pumps. What the heck? But yeah, let's see if this thing starts. And you just pull this thing. Whoa! One pull and she wants to go. So when it wants to start like that, click it up to the next position. Woo! And then up is to stop, obviously. So that's pretty cool. She fired right up. Yeah, that starter's interesting, isn't it? You just pull. That just trips me out every time. One more time. Pull. Whoa! So anyways, that's the easy start feature. And then let's take a look at the bar and chain situation on these. So this one, I took the bar and chain off, cleaned it up, put a new chain on. But so everything is meant to be done with no tools. So this is how you loosen the bar nut. And then this knob right here is for the chain tensioner, and I'll show you how all that works here. So basically, if you want to take the bar and chain off, you just flip that down, unscrew that bad boy, and then the side cover comes off. And then Stihl, they have this funky dial thing that loosens and tightens the chain. See, look at that. Isn't that crazy? And that's what this little flipper, this little finger dealy does. It turns this thing. And so anyways, you want to change your chain out. You just loosen it all the way. Take the chain off. Get it off of that stud. And then there's your chain. And then there's just one screw that holds this in. So you just take that screw off and then this comes off. So like if you need to change the bar or something, it's just got two. But here, I'll show you. Hold on. So you take this screw out. Oh, don't lose it. It's small. And then see, here's their little mechanism. See, it's got this weird like swirly cogs on the back, and that's how it moves itself back and forth. Isn't that weird? Huh. So yeah, so you want to change the bar. You just take that and put it back on. Put it to where those line up in what would be the adjuster holes. for a normal setup. Put that screw back in. Tighten it down. Flop this bad boy on there. Make sure it's all the way back. And then make sure you got your chain on, not backwards. The cutters point this way on the top. And sometimes it's easier if you get it off of that stud. Give yourself some more slack. There. Now you can put it back on the stud. And then make sure it's all in there, line it up, make sure it moves freely. And then you can go ahead and tension it up a little bit before you put the side cover on, see? Moves freely. And then we'll put the side cover on. It's got these little locating pins. Just make sure you get them lined up. Don't get it all cross-threaded and screwed up. Make sure it's on there straight before you start cranking on it. See? Okay, now you got it. Now you got it snug. Check your tension. You want it to move a little bit, but not too much. I mean, that's probably okay. Maybe give it a little more. See, it says move the dial forward to give it a little more tension. Make sure this is loose enough. There, that's probably fine. And then make sure this is tight. Flip that down and you're ready to go. So yeah, see, don't tighten it up too much. That's pretty good. It's a new chain, so it'll probably loosen up. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then they have the Stihl flipper caps for the gas and oil. Those are sort of nice. Boy, these newfangled saws. Oh, and then the top, if you want to clean out the air filter, you just click that back, and the whole top comes off. Just pull it back. See? Cool. And it has these little locating dogs or whatever you want to call them that it goes in up front here to put it back on. But yeah. Then you can take your air cleaner off. See, it just has these little clips. Pull those up. You can take your air cleaner off and blow it out. That's sort of nice. So we'll put that bad boy back on there. So yeah, cool. So yeah, put the top back on. You just make sure it's in the little locating things and push it forward. Gotta sort of oh. There it is. Make sure this is back all the way. Then it'll flop on there. There, and then click that forward, and Bob's your uncle. So now she's ready to go. New chain. Painted up the bar, made it look real nice for Troy. So last thing, let's go out and cut some wood with it, see how she does. Okay, let's see how this thing does. So, it's still sort of warm. Let's see if it starts without choking. Not a bad little saw. She runs good. That starter's just trippy. So yeah, Good little homeowner saw. All right, guys, thanks for watching.